You're live streaming. Cool. Alright. Oh yeah, look. Here you go. Live in 2 minutes it says. And then what was going on? Oh, maybe it doesn't. Alright, cool. There you go. Cool. Right on. Live 2 minutes it says. And then what was going on? Anyways, record. Welcome to the Owen and Joni cast.
Okay.
With Owen.
Hey, Joni.
Hi, everybody that's out there in podcast land and YouTube land and all that. Excuse me. Sorry. My allergies are killing me this year. Anyways, we are trying something new this podcast. We're podcasting like we always do, but we're also doing a live video feed on YouTube, which is, I don't know, we're just trying to see what it's like, just for the heck of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you YouTube people, if you actually enjoy what you're listening to, we're going to upload this to our podcast on Podbean. Just search Owen and Joni.
As usual.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Christ. I inhaled something weird when I fucking sat down. Anyways, hi everybody. Hello, podcast land.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. We're just gonna, if you on YouTube, we're just gonna talk about whatever we feel like. I got my little notepad here, and we just talk about whatever we feel like. Well, we have a few drinks.
Mm-hmm.
This podcast is unofficially brought to you by James Reddy, and John's
Cream
drinking cream soda, the vodka cream soda. Anyways, well, everybody, and also my computer does that every once in a while.
I don't know if you can hear it, but it's a really kind of sounds like a plane taking off.
Yeah, so occasionally it's going to sound like that, and we
Wow.
apologize for that, but for some reason our computer does that, and we don't know why, so there's that. Anyways, sorry, we'll try to talk a little bit louder over the crazy airplane taking off, but, well, whatever. Anyways, so if you listened to our last podcast, maybe you didn't, we went to Rock the Park and had an amazing time. There was, what, 5 days of Rock the Park, something like that? In London? We're from London, Ontario.
Whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, anyways. We
Doesn't
went.
matter. It was like a weekend thing.
Yeah, there's a country one we went to on the Wednesday, but we didn't actually go in. We just sat on the outside and listened to it and all that, and it was wonderful. And then we actually went to the hip hop night, which was Snoop Dogg and Mace, which we talked about in our last one, but Mace was fucking amazing. Anyways, there was a new one this year in September. It was called Park Jam, and well, Park sounded great, right? And there was 7 days, but it was over 2 weekends, so it was like I think it was Thursday to Sunday, and then it took then like Thursday again to Saturday or something like that.
Yeah.
It was 7 days altogether, anyways. And it was there was like country night, there was a hip hop night, there was an old school night. There was like, I guess the last Saturday and Sunday was block party, so it was like what's that, EDM or whatever, I don't know, like that.
Yeah, whatever it was, yeah.
Anyways, it was a crazy one of those kind of nights or whatever. Anyway, we actually went to the country one because we won tickets through our local country station, which used to be BX93, and now it's Pure Country 93, which I love that station and listen to them all the time. And yeah, we happened to win tickets through it, so we had a great time. It was it's weird because Brett Kissel was like the main guy that was on, and there was Megan Patrick. I can't remember who the other guy was. Aaron Goodwin and JoJo Mason. Now for me, I don't know how about you. Aaron Goodwin didn't really have a lot of songs I knew.
No, not really. No, he had like one.
Yeah, and JoJo Mason on the other hand was amazing, and he was the opener. But he had so much more stuff than I thought. Like, he was so good. And, like, I really, really liked him. But then it was like, so I'm like, okay, so he's the first guy. And then Aaron Goodwin, I'm like, okay, I don't really know. Lots of me and her wandered around and had some drinks and just did whatever. Megan Patrick's good, whatever. And then Brett Kissel's good and whatever. And we stood in line and got to meet Brett Kissel. And it was really funny because Joni's like, he's so small.
He is very tiny.
He's
like so small.
We stood in line because he was talking to our couple country stations, and we kind of were like mingling around because nobody else was really seeing that he was there, so we were like whatever. And we were like maybe like 6th or 7th people in line, and then like when he came out to actually, because he had to go do these interviews with everybody, and he comes out, and we're waiting because he said, "I'll come back and I'll sign or like talk to every one of you and blah blah blah," and then he goes, and then but when he got to about fifth person back, we looked behind us and there was like 100 people in line. It was crazy, and then of course his handlers come up to us. They're like, "Are you guys together?" And we're like, "Yeah." He's like, "No individual pictures and no signatures, just get a picture with him and that's it." So we were like, all right, whatever. So of course when he came up to us, we were like, Joni's like, "We seen you a long time ago in London at the Western Fair, but you were really sick." And he started talking to her about it, and he signed my hat and took a picture with us, and it was pretty funny. But he's a good guy and everything, and his show was really good. Like, I mean, it was a good show, wasn't it?
It was good. Yeah, I had a good time.
Yeah, I had a really good time. And then
It was really sweet.
what was the? Pardon me?
What was what?
Oh, sorry, I thought you said something. And then what was the one that 98 Degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So 98 Degrees was on the Sunday, and Joni really wanted to see 98 Degrees, and it was like I can't remember who the other. There was O-Town. There was
Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter,
Yeah.
and then who's the guy who was hosting? I can't remember his name.
Lance Bass.
Lance Bass, yeah. So Lance Bass, he was hosting, and then 98 Degrees. So we were at a friend's house, like we normally Sundays. We do a Sunday fun day with our bestie, and they were because they had a little one, so they gotta go sleep early and whatever. And it was like 8 o'clock or so when we got down to the park.
Well, maybe it was actually closer to 9 because I think they were supposed to go on at 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So and then we weren't gonna go in. We were just gonna go on the outside basically and just sit there and listen to it, right? So we're sitting there, and Lance Bass, we could hear, was up there singing. What's it? It's not Backstreet Boys. It's NSYNC stuff, right? That's who he's from.
Yeah.
NSYNC, yeah. So he's playing NSYNC stuff. And so we're just sitting there listening to that, whatever. And we're going to wander out by the side, and this girl walks by. And she's like, "You guys going in?" And we were like, no, we got no tickets, whatever. So she's like, "Well, here, my friends didn't show up. You want some tickets?" We're like, "Hell yeah, we do." So we went in. It was great. There was barely any, I was really surprised about how close we could get to the stage. Like, there wasn't a lot of people. And honestly, we need more of that shit in our life. Those boy bands are like, they're synchronized dancing and just look like they're having such a great time. And I really feel like that's what we're missing in the world anymore. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, they were really good.
They really were. And yeah, no, it was great. Like this. What you want a beer?
It's so sweet. So sweet.
Apparently she needs a beer, so we'll get her a beer in a second. But one of the one songs I don't know that I don't really know a whole lot of the names and stuff of their songs, but they brought up like 4 girls because there's 4 of them, and they sat them all down and they sang to them, and then they'd like switch and go sing to it, like it was awesome. But not Lance, what's his name? Nick Lachey.
Yeah.
Nick Lachey, he's the one from 98 Degrees that everybody loves. It was all Nick Lachey. It was hilarious, but that was a good time. It was I really had a really good time, and for like I said, it was feel good music that we need more of this shit in our world right now. Like our world's going to shit. We really need it. Like you had a great time, did you not?
Oh gosh, yeah. It was so fun. So fun. I was so happy that we were I would have been happy just standing outside of it, but the fact that we got somebody gave us the tickets or whatever was better.
It was really good. And like I said, we sat there, and it was like everybody was friendly. We're dancing around or whatever, and made some friends with some random kids, and we wandered out with them because we were just talking to them. And we come up the stairs. It's really funny. Where it is at Harris Park, there's stairs, giant stairs that go up. I'm fat and old walking up these stairs. We had to take a break a few times, but getting all the way up. And then there's these 4 people dressed like pirates at the top of the stairs, and they're like, there was one guy playing a big bass. There's one guy playing or a girl playing a fiddle, and they're like singing pirate songs. We must have sat there for 20 minutes listening to these guys. Good. Yeah, it was so funny. I don't even know what their names were, but they were so good.
I can't remember. They had cards, and I'm pretty sure that I took a card, and I think it's in the car. But
it was good. We literally, like I said, we sat there for 20 minutes listening to these guys. It was so good.
They were really good.
Anyways, you ever get a chance to go down to Harris Park for one of those things? They're great. And like I say, we have a great time every time. And
there's always different activities and stuff to do there too.
In the thing. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
In the actual event, not outside, obviously.
Yeah.
But
what was cool this year with the Park Jam one? So with Rock the Park, when the first act's done, there's a 20-minute wait or whatever.
Yeah, usually something like that. Enough to go pee and get a drink and get something to eat or whatever.
Because they got to
set
set
up
the
for
they
the next
yeah they set,
one. Like
yeah.
so, it's like 20 to half an hour or something like that. Yeah.
But with Park Jam, when they did that, they had like a little stage on the side that they were playing local London acts, which was really cool. Because like we went to the country one and they were playing all these like really like they were pretty good country acts and it was neat. We wander over there, have a beer, listening to them.
Yeah, they were really good.
It was pretty neat. Like I really liked that. It was a really good idea. And it was all apparently that one was all done from the London Music Hall. They were the ones that put that on.
Yeah.
So I mean that's pretty cool for like basically they're just a bar like or like a I don't know I mean I guess a music
like
venue.
Music bar venue.
Because it's not even really that big, the London Music Hall. But no, it was pretty awesome that they did that anyways. So, yeah, anyways. So, yeah, that was wonderful. That was our music adventure. We had one other music adventure over the last little while, and it was going to the Zombie Manson concert in Toronto. Now, that was a little while ago, because we haven't really done a podcast in a while since we did that. We went to that Manson concert, but it was a bit ago. It was in Toronto. Yeah. Right? And I found out I didn't.
Well, if I knew he was coming here, I wouldn't have gone to the stupid Toronto one.
No, are you crazy? We still would have went to the Toronto one. In London, it cost $130 for tickets.
Oh.
We paid $30 for tickets in Toronto.
Yeah.
Because we were up in the grass. Because it was
still fine.
What's it called? The amphitheater. It used to be called the Molson Amphitheater. It's called something else now, I think. Budweiser Stage. Budweiser Stage. That's what it was. Yeah. So, anyways, it was Manson and Zombie, like Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson, and we go. But I was like, "Fuck, I don't want to drive in Toronto. I hate driving in Toronto and all that shit." So my buddy says, "Well, just take the GO train." So we drove. I don't even know where we went to, but we went somewhere like
it was like Kitchener.
Or somewhere like that. Parked the car, got in this fucking GO train for like I don't even remember how much it was, but it was cheap enough that it was okay for like there and back and everything.
It still was like budgeted enough that it was made up for
100%.
it. And then we didn't have to drive, just sat and was like,
oh yeah,
yeah,
it was great. And then we get to the thing, and it was great.
It lets you right off it right in front.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, just walk
right
up, and there you go. Oh, it was so good. And we went in. I mean, there was a bit of a shit thing that happened in it because Manson didn't actually come out.
Yeah, that was kind of poopy.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was shitty because I was there for Rob Zombie anyway. So for me, he just came out and he did actually like about an hour longer than he should have. Yeah. He did some Manson stuff and it was like he was amazing. He did an amazing show and even his Manson's band was playing because they were like, I want to play, fuck you, kind of thing, right? So, but yeah, no, I had a great time. But then they came to London recently and she's like, well, let's go. I'm like, I don't got $130. Well, it would have been $260 for us to go instead of $60, right? Okay, so still going to Toronto and back was still cheaper than two tickets. Still cheaper than what we would have paid to go here. Yeah, so there's that. So yeah, no, we're not. No, that was just a thing right there. Anyways, so it was wonderful though. I had a really good time.
It was really fun.
I see what should we talk about now? Let's talk about this weed. Okay, so we know everybody knows now weed's legal in Canada.
Yes.
Right? And I have a lot of friends. Well, not a lot of friends, I guess. Well, I don't smoke weed, okay? No. She doesn't, maybe on every once in a while, maybe. Like, it's like few and far between. I have a thing, I don't know, I'm allergic to a lot of plant stuff, so I don't know, I think I might even be allergic to it, because when I smoke it, I get sick. Yeah, it's not good.
Which is fine.
Whatever. I mean, it happens. But we have a lot of friends that are into it and all that. Now it's legal, right? Obviously, you can buy it. It's a legal thing right now and everything, and you can grow it and stuff. So it was really funny. A friend of ours grows it, and we were over there on the weekend, and he was cutting down one of his plants, and he's like, "Well, you got to trim the thing." Okay, so I don't know anything about weed because I don't smoke it, so I don't know anything about it, and I didn't know how to gift it. He's like, bring scissors over when you're coming over. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I bring my scissors over, and he's like, you just got to do like this and cut off the little leaves. So I don't know. It was pretty fun sitting there just like trimming away. We were shooting the shit, having a few beers, and just trimming away, listening to tunes out in his patio, out in his backyard. Because you don't got to hide it anymore, right? So you can just sit outside, and we're just trimming away, like whatever. And then we were telling him about Joni. She has psoriasis. And she has really bad psoriasis, and with her psoriasis, you can the oil from like what's it called, like the weed plant, basically. helps with your
Well,
psoriasis.
don't know if it helps. Like, they say everything helps. Like, cedar is supposed to help. Neem oil is supposed to help. Like, there's so many things that are supposed to help. So it's just, you get to the point where it's like, well, it's not going to do any worse, so I might as well try this. Because you try everything under the sun to try to make it better. And really, nothing really works except for, just go sit in the sun.
Yeah.
Sit in the sun. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
They make all these fancy creams and, sell them for a fortune. And really, the only thing that is actually going to work is your doctor prescribed medication and the sunshine. So we're just trying this just to see, because it can't do anything.
But you say your doctor, the stuff your doctor gives you, it hurts your skin though, right? Like
it does, but
that's what I mean. So we're trying to see
Yeah.
if we can figure something
Mm-hmm.
else that's not going to hurt you, right?
Mhm.
So, anyways, here, swap me then.
that was gross.
So, anyways, he gave us like just basically like a stick that was like this long that had like like leaves on it and like buds and everything else, and we're just gonna grind them all up and make like an oil
Put
out
it in
of
like
it.
coconut oil, because
Yeah.
then it'll still have a smell, which is fine. But at least with the coconut oil, and I can put some like essential oils in to make it not smell super weedy, I guess, which is fine. Whatever.
So yeah, we're gonna try it out and just
Yeah.
see if it works, because I know we did try that one that we did get at the like somebody gave me a sample and you said it was all it was
Yeah.
wasn't it was
It
good.
didn't hurt my skin, because some of the stuff is like dries your skin out even more because of the stuff that's in it, and that will end up hurting more because it's already dry skin to begin with, and because I have my hands in dishwater and cleaners and stuff all day, I need something that's super hydrating. So I don't know, we'll try it and see how it works.
I think it'll work just fine.
Can't do any worse.
Yeah, exactly, right? But I mean, you might as well try different things, right?
Oh, gosh,
like,
yeah.
I mean, really, right? So,
Yeah.
what the hell? Might as well. So,
Mhm.
yeah. What should we talk about now? I make a list, and we have to go. I go through my list and just look at what should we talk about now. Sorry, there was this thing I had seen some on the internet, and it was soloogamy, right? And it just made me laugh at how stupid things have been getting in this world right now, and it's marrying yourself.
Yeah.
It's soloogamy is what it's called,
Mhm.
and it just I just this world these days is just getting out of hand with all these stupid things that people are doing, like, and just like, oh, I'm gonna marry myself.
Marry
because,
myself.
Like,
Okay.
like, I mean, okay,
Fine.
whatever. If you want to be a single person in the rest of your life, cool. But why do you got to be like, oh, I'm marrying myself, and have like a big service and like
Because
and
they want the attention, because nobody gives a shit about them.
I get that. I feel like most of that shit is for just like to
Yeah.
be like posted on the internet to try to see what people will
Nobody
say.
cares
yeah?
about you anyways.
And that really
There's a reason
like,
why you're single.
it just blows my mind. Like it just makes no sense. Basically, those people doing that, like,
it's silly. It's
yeah,
just
like,
silliness now.
I really just, yeah.
It's like, how do you take somebody seriously that's gonna do something
No, I agree with you.
like that? Like,
100%, 100%. And I just don't understand it, anyways. But and that kind of brings me into another thing when it comes to marriage, because I mean, we've been married for what, 6 years now. We've been together 16 years, but we've been married 6 years, right?
no,
Yeah, 13.
13,
So
14,
6 years.
15, 16, 17, 18, 6 years.
Yeah, so 6 years this year, and so I mean, we did all the stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't understand bachelor or bachelorette parties.
Yeah.
I really don't
We
understand.
didn't really do that.
No. Well,
We didn't-
I mean, you had a shower, and I went out
I had
with a
a
bunch of
bridal
guys,
shower,
and I
yeah.
went golfing with my
Yeah.
buddies. Well, yeah, right, from the guys that were with me, we went golfing.
Yeah.
But I don't understand the whole, like, let's go to the bar and get hammered, and blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And all these girls that go out and they're wearing, like, it's my last night, single, and there's, like, like, I'm, like, like, but you're not single.
No, you're not. You weren't single, like.
But that's exactly, like,
Yeah,
you're getting married, so it's the last time you're whatever, going out as a, like, with a fiance, I guess. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
sassy. Sassy's wandering all over there. Sorry, people. Anyways, no. Anyways, yeah, no, I don't understand it. Like, it doesn't make sense to me because you weren't single. You're not
I
single.
know, you're not
you
single.
you have a fiance.
Well, first you had a boyfriend, and then you had a fiance, and now you're gonna have a husband. So in no time, in there were you single.
Yeah, it's like my last night of freedom.
Yeah,
you weren't free. You were with
free,
somebody.
So, okay, so you can act like a fucking whore, like.
Oh yeah, because lots of time, like
Cool.
years ago when I used to go to the bars, like before I was with Joni or whatever, I'd see those bachelorette parties and just go, because they're just being idiots, getting drunk and just like all over guys and stuff, and you're going, what? I'm going, what the? It just doesn't make no fucking sense. Like, I don't understand why people want to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, maybe if you're watching this or listening to this, email us, owenandjoni@gmail.com. Explain to me why people do this shit. I don't get it.
It's gross.
It really is. It really is to me. Like, I don't understand the concept behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we had a party together because we were celebrating we're going to get married.
Yeah.
So we celebrated that together, and we had like a party together, and we had like a stag and dough and all that, and we did.
Oh yeah, we
all
had
that
a stag and dough, and
but you know, and we didn't.
that was fun,
and it was great.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just makes no sense to me.
Whatever.
It makes no sense to me. People just don't make
sense. And then
sense
they
to
act
me
surprised when like their partner comes home with a fucking STD or like oh no, I slept with some fucking whore at the bar or this guy groped me or whatever. Like, what the fuck did you expect? That's what you were putting out there. Like, that's what you wanted to do because apparently, you were single for the night or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's like it's a free pass or something to be a fucking whore.
And I know it's stupid. I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. I don't know. Maybe people don't believe in the shit that we believe in.
No,
I don't get it.
I
just don't understand it. Speaking about the shit we believe in, so if you've ever listened to our podcast before, we're in the BDSM community. If you don't know what that is, it's the kinky community. Basically, like, I don't know how to explain it without saying like 50 Shades of Grey, but it's not like 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Like 50 Shades of Grey was the worst thing you could possibly think of trying to explain.
I've tried to watch that. I don't even think I've got through the third one yet or the second one. I've watched the first one finally after like 5 or 6 times of trying to watch it. But I was like, I have to watch this to see like what all the fuss is about and stuff. And I watched it. I'm like, oh god, I don't want to look at it. It's so bad.
It's not good.
So bad.
It's not what actually goes on in our community at all. But the only way that people don't know what like BDSM is or kinky, I always say like it's like 50 Shades of Grey,
except
not
at
all. So yeah, so we took over what's the London Munch. What a munch is it's a bunch of kinky people in a vanilla environment. So it's not like people coming in like whips and chains and like that kind of shit. All it is a bunch of people hanging out together, just getting to know each other and like just socializing is what a munch is.
Yeah.
And we do that on the third Monday of every month.
Kind of getting to know, like, as for new people and stuff as well, as just getting to know like-minded people.
Yeah, and
so
just getting into the
there's
community, basically.
People out there that are the same as you.
And it's an easy way to get into the community because it's not, like I say, like, it's not a party where weird things are going on or something's going on that you're not used to seeing. It's just a bunch of people sitting around talking, having some drinks, and just hanging out.
Just chilling.
Just chilling. And we do it on the third Monday of every month now. We've taken it over, and it's gonna go good. We're gonna start doing some like themes and just things. And, like next one's gonna be the October one's gonna be a Halloween munch,
Obviously,
and we're gonna have people dressing up, hopefully, and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be fun, right? Because
Halloween will be good. I think that one will be really fun.
We're looking into actually like even doing like a kind of a dance one where we can have a little evening where we can have some dancing and stuff like that, and that'd be good. But yeah, no, it's some of you're interested in message us or whatever because we're easy to find and just and we'll talk about it with you because I don't want to say where it is on where the actual munch is right now just because if you want to know where it is, let us know. But just whatever. Anyways, we got more stuff like that we'll talk about in our next month, our next podcast. I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
We're just gonna. Anyways. Oh, I want to talk. So, I'm very excited about this. So, sorry, I just got all excited for a second. Disney Plus is coming out, and I'm very fucking excited about this thing right now. Okay.
Me too.
Now, there's like Netflix. Was there Netflix, Prime, Crave, like the main three.
Those are the main. If you're in the States, I think Hulu is one too, but
I think Disney bought. That's with Disney now.
Oh, okay.
When they bought it, they bought Hulu too. Okay. I don't remember what they bought, but it might have been fucking Fox or some shit that they bought. Hulu was part of it. But anyways, yeah. So, so the main three in Canada, anyways. Mm-hmm. Prime, Netflix, and Crave.
Crave, yeah.
And now Disney Plus is coming out. I'm so fucking excited about Disney Plus because it's gonna have everything Marvel, and everything Star Wars.
Yeah.
Apparently National Geographic, which is really weird to me. Because I didn't realize they had National Geographic.
I didn't know that either, but that's really super
really,
cool.
really
like, that's awesome.
And, like, everything Disney, like, every single thing that Disney ever fucking had is basically coming on there, right? Like, we were looking, they posted what they're going to have on it, and it was, like, even old cartoons, like, even, like, the original, like, Spider-Man cartoons, which I'm a huge comic book fan of, and stuff like that. But, like, what were we saying? Like, DuckTales.
Yep.
And, what was the other? Tailspin, and, like...
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing
Duck.
I'm so excited for. Yeah. Rescue Rangers, wasn't it? Yeah. Sassy, Jesus Christ. Sorry, our little baby Sassy's all over Joni right now, so she's just having a fucking little shit. But yeah, no, it's gonna be so good. But the shows that Disney is bringing out for it, it's gonna be amazing. Like they're doing what's it, how do you say it, Mandalorians,
yeah.
Which is basically is Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Like that's what Boba Fett was.
Yeah.
A Mandalorian, but it's not Boba Fett.
No.
It's going to be it's just a different assassin, right? And it's going to be a show about an assassin and that kind of stuff, which is going to be awesome. They're doing an Obi-Wan thing, and they're bringing fucking Ewan McGregor back. Ewan as Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Like, how amazing is that? Like, for somebody to be that, like, he's a pretty big star.
Yeah.
And to come do, like, a TV show for that, like,
cool.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
It's pretty cool.
They're doing, They're doing something else. I can't remember what the other one... There was a cartoon, I think, that they're gonna... Well, I mean, they're gonna have all the cartoons. What the fuck was that really good cartoon that they had? Oh, God. So,
What one?
The cartoon about Star Wars cartoon that they had.
Clone Wars?
Clone Wars, yeah. They're still doing Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And they're gonna keep doing that. That's all gonna be on there, of course. Mm-hmm. And then now they got Marvel, so they're doing all the Marvel shit too. So they got, what was it? They have Hawkeye's doing a show, and the original guy, I don't remember, I don't know his actual name, but the guy from the movie, sorry. He's only going to be in it for a little bit because in the story, Hawkeye turns in, he gives it to a girl or whatever. I don't know if it's his daughter or whoever. I never really read Hawkeye. I read a lot of comic books, but I never really read that part about Hawkeye because I wasn't really into that stuff. But I think so. Anyways, he's gonna be in a little bit, but I think it's gonna end up being with a girl or whatever. But whatever, which is it's still gonna be awesome that there's a Hawkeye one. There's Vision Wanda, which from the same people that were in the movies are doing Vision Wanda. Mm-hmm. There's fucking Loki movie. The guy, fucking what's his name? I can't remember his name, but he's a huge actor, and he's gonna be doing a TV show. That. They're doing a What If fucking cartoon, which I'm so excited about. If you like comic books and you don't know what Marvel What If is, look it the fuck up. It is one of the greatest comic books. I don't know if it's still going on or not because I haven't read comics in quite a while. But look it up. It's fucking amazing. It's basically what if. Like what if this could happen, because it's not part of the Marvel universe. They do a little side story because these guys are the Watchers and they fuck it all up and they just put it back to normal after their story. Like one of my favorite ones was what if Punisher killed every Marvel superhero, and that's what the whole comic book was about. And it's fucking great. So, what?
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. We've never used this before, so I'm trying to figure out how to put it onto our Facebook.
She's having a lick. Can you just not?
Yeah, just a second.
Sorry that my cat's
it's there.
having a lick there.
Sorry, my cat's just being fussy right now because we're not paying attention to her. So, sorry, babe.
And anyways, there's a few other ones. There's Oh, Sassy, really? She's screaming in the microphone. That's amazing. Jesus. Fucking, what the fuck was the other ones? Oh,
I have no idea.
I can't think of the guy's name now. Fucking, oh god, it's killing me. The flying guy and then the guy with this metal arm. They're having them fucking show together. For some reason, I can't think of either one of their names right now.
I just don't know, babe.
Winter Soldier. And what the fuck is the other guy's name? Apparently, he's the one that turned into Captain America, though. Anyways, because he's the one that got the shield. But he's gonna, and apparently he's gonna be wearing the Captain America costume.
Stop it.
Which is gonna be like kind of, I don't know. It's not gonna be the actual Captain America, but he's gonna be all dressed up like Captain America for the TV show.
Oh.
But it's. I don't know, anyways, there's gonna be like some like 5 or 6 different shows that are all Marvel shit. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to fucking see it. Cats are fighting. Cats are fighting. Anyways, that's why Disney Plus is going to be the best thing that's ever come out, honestly. And they're not going to stop when it comes to Marvel shit and even Star Wars stuff. They're just going to keep pumping that shit out, right? Yeah. It's going to be great. And the thing is that is cable even worth it anymore?
Oh no.
Like, how do you feel about that?
No, I like to have it for like the food channel and the sports and stuff like that, but I feel like everything really else is sort of, it's just there. Like, but the thing is also is you have to kind of watch things like right away because there's spoilers everywhere. Like,
absolutely. But I mean,
so you have to like pretty much either avoid Facebook and all that stuff until you watch it, or watch it like right away, like as soon as you can download it, kind of thing, because
and
the spoilers are out. Like,
I just don't know if because cable's expensive, or even satellite's expensive, right?
It is, yeah.
So like Netflix is what, if you get the basic one, it's $14 a month.
Yeah.
Crave, if you get the like full thing with HBO and everything, it's $20 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Prime is $100 a year.
Yeah.
And
I like the ones where you can pay for a year.
Yeah, I know.
Because
Prime is $100 a year, and Disney Plus is gonna be about $100 a year, or you can, I think it's $10 a month, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Right. So that's like, so really like, even if they're all like so 15, and that one's 20, so there's 35. And if these ones are both 10, that's 35, 45, 55. So that's $55 a month you're paying for all 4 of those.
Yeah.
And then if you want cable, there's another $100 or $80 or whatever, because cable's not cheap, or even satellite. They're not cheap. You're not going to get, you know what I mean? Like, it was, because really so if you want to watch some sports and the Food Network, is that worth $70 a month, or
no,
even 50, $60 a month, right? So that's what I mean. Is it going to go out of fucking...
Yeah, like
is it going out?
Yeah, they're gonna have to like step up, because I think that also isn't like NBC or whatever bringing out a.
Yeah, which one has
one too?
Is that the one with The Office? NBC.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's gonna be called Peacock.
Yeah, they're bringing one out too. So like, there's gonna be so many of these stupid things where it's like, and even is that too much though? Right, like
that's another thing too. It's getting too much. Like I'm literally gonna get to the point where it's like, no, I'm either gonna get this one and this one, or this one. Like I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it gets to a point where it's too like. I like Prime because it's like I say, $100 a year.
You just pay for the year, Prime. And it's got like, I think the only thing we watch on Prime now is House.
Nope, there's something else on Prime. I can't remember what it is, but there's something else. Oh, Star Trek. All the Star Trek stuff's on Prime.
Oh yeah.
Right, okay. So I like, because it's got the new Star Trek stuff, and all the Star Trek stuff. So that's one of the main reasons I was good with getting.
I put Prime on at night to watch House to go to bed too, and then Netflix. We only watch like the straight to Netflix shows, or like the Netflix, like the shows that Netflix.
Yeah, the makes, and like The Office.
House,
I mean, obviously.
Haunting a Hill House, like Hemlock Grove, like all the Netflix ones we watch, like.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But they're losing The Office, which sucks balls. Mm-hmm. Right, because I love The Office, and they're losing The Office, but yeah, and Crave, I like Crave because Crave's got a lot of good shows on it too, like Letterkenny and You know,
Yeah.
those kind of
But
like.
the Crave one too, you can get like the HBO and stuff on it, right?
Yeah, because you can get Crave where it's $10 a month just for like their basic, or you
Yeah.
can get like $20 a month where it's their HBO and regular Crave. But then you can also get like I think there's stars for another however much, so you get the star shit.
Yeah,
But you can
Prime
also
is the
watch.
same way as well. Like you can get.
Oh, you can get different channels. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get. So I mean, I guess you can upgrade if you want, but then that's getting too much, really, right?
Yeah.
Because even when it came to fucking Game of Thrones, we were watching Game of Thrones on Crave, and then all of a sudden you couldn't get the last season on it. You had to upgrade to the HBO.
Upgrade the.
But you can watch all
HBO,
up to the like that. Come on, that's stupid.
That's silly.
Anyways,
That's how they get you.
speaking of Game of Thrones,
It's bitches.
it was
Yes.
Yammy's last night.
Yes, which
We missed because
yeah.
we don't actually have cable. Again, maybe that was one of the, something that you want.
Yeah,
If you want to watch those things, maybe that's why you want to watch it because of fucking cable.
Maybe you want to get
You're gonna
your
get us a
live
beer, too.
live stories or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Joni's gonna go pee and get us a beer. Yay! Let everybody know that. She's peeing. Yay! Yeah. So, anyways, that's so it was the Emmys last night, and Game of Thrones won like the best drama or something like that, or I don't even know. I know that they won a bunch few things here and there, and the one thing that really bugged me though was that Peter Dinklage, he won best supporting actor or best, I think it was best supporting actor in drama, and it was like 4 in a row or 3 in a row or something like that. People all over the internet though were bitching about it, like, oh, he shouldn't have won. It should have been this one or that one or this one. Like, are you fucking kidding me? That guy, he is an amazing actor. He held together. Like, I mean, I love Game of Thrones, and I'm not even upset about the way Game of Thrones ended. I am not even upset about the last season of Game of Thrones. Yes, they rushed the last 2 seasons. I know they did, and that was shit. I don't even know how to like. I was pissed that Ghost wasn't in as much as he should have been. I mean, whatever. Anyways, I'm okay with the way it ended. I am 100% okay with that. And I think Peter Dinklage fucking just crushed everything. So, because it's not him, it's the writing. It wasn't him that was like, oh, well, he was. No, he wasn't. He's a great actor. He's an amazing actor. Like, don't get me wrong, all of them are great actors. But I think he did an amazing job on the whole thing. Like, I think it was just fucking phenomenal what he did. Anyways, that's my opinion. Take it or leave it. I couldn't give a shit. That's all I know. Are you gonna have Are you gonna have a Hey That's Neat tonight or no?
No.
You're not doing a Hey That's Neat?
No.
Damn it! I wanted to sing my song. Anyways, so let's talk about some politics just for fun. How do you feel about that?
Okie dokie.
How do you feel about politics?
Actually, you can take it or leave it. Really.
I fucking hate politics. I really don't pay a lot of attention.
Take it or leave it.
I don't pay a lot of attention to politics. I don't know a lot about what's going on with the stuff. I get the heres and theirs about it, and I mean, because I don't care, especially American politics. I can give a flying fuck about most of the time, but the Canadian stuff. So I'm 41 years old this year. I've only voted twice. And both times was over the last couple of years since I've been with you, because it was that bad. Like, politics were that bad. It's like, I cannot vote for those fucking people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And we're gonna straight up tell you, we're NDP in this house. NDP all the fucking way.
Yeah.
And now this is one of the things I want to talk about right here, is that if you can't tell people who you're voting for, like, I find that a lot where people are like very secretive.
Ashamed. Like, it's almost like you're ashamed because, like, why would you hide it? Like, you know, like, you would like to say, yeah, I supported that, you know, or I didn't support this, or I thought this was really great, so I wanted to vote for this. Like, why wouldn't you say I supported all these ideas and all these, you know, promises and stuff like that? Why wouldn't you say that? Why would you be like, I'm not telling anybody? Like, I know people
100%.
that are like husband and wife and they don't even share who their votes are for. Like, why? Like, what the heck? Why wouldn't you want that?
Yeah, like, I don't understand exactly. Like, we actually got like a giant sign, which I was really surprised how big the sign was, honestly. Giant NDP sign. I thought it was going to be one of those little tiny ones that is jammed, but it's fucking massive fucking sign, which is amazing because NDP all the way, and we're in a different riding when we used to live, because we used to live way in the East End. Now we're way in the West End, so it's a different riding, which I am okay with. But it's weird to me that people won't talk about.
Yeah, and then people will, like, everybody you talk to will complain about who's running and stuff, like, or like who won and everything, but you can't find one person who actually voted for them, which is funny because obviously people voted for that person, but you can't find one person that will admit to it. It's like, then why would you vote? Like,
especially if they're doing something
own
like
your shit,
sketchy or something like something that all of a sudden now
what the hell?
like fucking Ford or whatever, because he's
at
a
least
fucking
say
dick.
it. Like, if you have to hide your vote and be ashamed of it, then why are you voting for this person? Like, there's a problem.
Exactly.
Here's
and
a
now,
problem.
I'm gonna talk about something that's a little bit probably controversial, but you're probably not gonna like my opinion, but I'm gonna ask her about her opinion as well, and whatever. So Trudeau got fucking caught with his brown face or black face baloney. Okay. Excuse me. Now, I'm not sure the year that all that shit happened or whatever, but
it was
this
a long time ago. I think it was like 90s anyways or something.
Okay. So this world's changed to the fucking worst fucking way it could possibly change over the last, like, it's probably only been like 4 or 5 years, honestly, that the world's just gone to the shit fucking show. Anyways, back then, when he did that, he wasn't being racist. He was just dressing up like he was being a character.
Yeah.
Right? To me, it's the same thing as fucking Will Smith in the new Aladdin is blue. He's a character. Yeah. He was dressing up like a character. Okay? So, I don't know how you feel about it, but some people are all even pissed off, a girl or somebody wears a fucking headdress as a native thing, right? Does that piss you off?
No, I don't care.
See? She doesn't care.
I don't care.
Why?
It doesn't affect me in any way at all. Like, I don't care if you want to. It's a costume, for fuck's sake. Like, you're not making fun of, like, an entire culture or whatever. You're dressing up. Like, this kind of, the whole purpose of a costume is to be somebody else for the fucking night.
But isn't that kind of like not, what's the word I'm looking for, like bringing them up, being like I want to be like you, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's almost like a compliment.
Yeah, I don't care.
You know, if a girl dressed up like looking like a native chick or Pocahontas or whatever, right? And like, isn't that like almost like a compliment? You want to look like a native chick? That's pretty cool.
Good for you.
I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. I don't know. Yeah, okay, maybe it's a little too far where he painted his face black. Whatever, like,
yeah, but that was part of the makeup. Like,
yeah, exactly, and I mean that's. I don't get it. Like, I don't know. People gotta, right now in this day and age, people just gotta fucking figure, like, just get mad about every fucking thing. Yeah. Except
the social
apparently.
Justice warriors. They're the worst kind of human beings to ever, to ever come about. Like, I cannot stand those people.
Well,
they're absolutely terrible.
Like the NDP guy. I can't remember his name. Singh, I guess his name is something like that. I can't remember if that's how I say it or whatever. Yeah. I'm not very good at saying the names, but anyways,
fucking towelhead.
He basically said, "I don't care that he did that." Yeah. And he's like, "I don't know, whatever. I don't care." Whatever. I was like, "Perfect. So that's the kind of guy that I want to fuck around." But the other guy was the fucking PC guy. Fucking, I think his name's like Sheer or something like that. I don't even know how to say it. He is the fucking worst fucking thing. I can't believe people stand behind those kind of people. Like, it's unbelievable. He literally said gay marriage is, what did he say? It's like considering a dog's tail is one of its legs. So he compared gay marriage to a dog. Like, it's brutal, the shit that he's anti-abortion, he's anti-fucking everything. He talked about, all the shit that's going on with natives, that's not genocide. That's a different thing on its... Well, of course it's fucking genocide. Genocide's about killing fucking a specific race and getting rid of it. And of course that's what that fucking is. But no, that's not that. No, don't worry about it. And honestly, I think it's because... I think he's really religious, right?
Yeah, well, that's the conservatives, right? They're like,
And that's the problem with the
Conservative.
fucking world. Religion is the
That's
fucking
who
problem
they
with this
are.
world. Because religion is not nice. They're not. People are not nice that are religious. I guarantee. Like, because they put people down continuously. They, like, religion. If religion was the way it should be, where everybody's equal and you love everybody and bring everybody into it, and we'll all celebrate how wonderful we all are. That's what religion should be, but it's not. Religion is, well, look at this in the Bible. Man can't lay with a man. You know, like,
Yeah.
like, are you fucking kidding me? It
But
also
the thing
says,
is, they pick and choose.
well,
right?
exactly.
Like,
They also say that if something like if a woman has sex before marriage, she should be stoned to death. And if you can't wear like two different like
women shouldn't wear makeup or like do their hair in braids and stuff like that because you can't be like, I don't know, like proud of yourself. I don't know what the word is, but
it even said the one was like something about long hair. It was like, I can't remember. We just watched it on bullshit. It was like long hair is like against long hair. It's like, well, like Jesus in every picture you ever fucking see of him has long hair. So like everything's just hypocritical with fucking religion, and it's just so ridiculous that you can't pick and choose in that shit.
Yeah.
But then people are so into it, and they're just against everybody, and it's just lately I thought Canada was better than the States, honestly. I really did.
Aren't.
I thought we were. You know, yes, we
really
like
not
fucking
much.
like like when the States fucking when they made Trump president, I thought, well, I was like, okay, I know there are a bunch of racist fucking hicks down in the basically all the southern states are just a bunch of racist hicks. So I'm like, I figured, oh, okay, you know, and honest to God, I feel that if Hillary wasn't running, if it was another guy, I still think Trump would have won, but I think it wouldn't have been as it would have been really close.
She's a terrible fucking person.
It's not that she was. It's not that. It's I don't think America wants a girl as president. You know what I mean? There's like, oh no, it's a guy thing. You know what I mean?
She's horrible. Yeah.
And she is horrible, but I don't care about that. It's just I think that was more that she was a girl more than how horrible she was, right? And Canada, I don't even care. I don't even give a shit about that kind of stuff. But lately, what I've noticed, especially with Ford coming into fucking power in fucking Ontario and Canada, we're a bunch of fucking shitheads too. How are we letting this fucking Scheer guy even talk at fucking speeches or at thing? How can we even have him
freedom
running?
Of speech, which is fine. Like, that's great. Not everybody has to agree with you, and that's awesome. But I think that the people that don't agree with you, like, I mean, if you don't agree with him, don't vote for him. Like,
I get that, but why are people voting for him? That's the part that I don't get.
Because people will agree with him. But you have more people saying on Facebook and sharing on social media and stuff that they don't agree with him because they want to seem like they're good people. Yet, their inner beliefs say different. That, okay, well, this guy, you know, I don't believe in this and I don't believe in that, so I'm going to vote for him anyways. But on Facebook, nobody knows what I'm voting. I can share this and seem like a good
didn't you
person.
say that he's like pretty close to fucking like they're still really close?
They're tied, actually. Yeah.
Him and fucking Trudeau.
Yep. The Liberals and the Conservatives are tied right now.
And that blows my fucking mind.
At 34%.
Like, what is wrong with people? Like,
the NDP come in at 18, and the rest are.
Like, I love Canada. I love living here. I fucking love it. But are you fucking kidding me, Canada, man? You guys are just people are fucking retarded. And the problem is that older people, especially, I don't want to offend any older people, but I'm telling you right now, older people, they get in their ways. I've always been a liberal. I've always been a conservative. So they just keep voting for it. They don't give a shit what the new guy is. I've always voted conservative. I've always voted liberal. So that's what they do. And that's fucking horrible. Horrible. Ugh. Anyways, I'm getting upset about that. So we're going to go into something else. Actually, we're going to talk about one more thing when it comes to politics. We know somebody that's running for office in London. I'm not going to tell you who she is or what she's doing. But we had a concern. We had just something to say to these kind of people. So, she's running for office, and that's wonderful. Not the party that I'm interested in, which is fine. But she doesn't even barely brush her hair. She doesn't even put makeup on. You know what I mean?
Make yourself at least make an effort. Like, look the part. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't even make yourself look good. Like, take the time to straighten your hair, or, you know, put some kind of makeup on. Do something. How are you supposed to look after, you know, a fucking city or fucking whatever? Like, how are you supposed to do that if I can't even trust you to brush your fucking hair before you go out? You look like a fucking shambles. Like, come on. Like, I know, looks don't matter or whatever. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Looks play a huge fucking part, because if you don't have respect for yourself and you don't care about your looks, and you're just willing to go out with frazzled hair and no makeup and, you know, go door to door and try to talk to people about, oh, look, trust me to run your fucking city, and, you know, I'm not going to, because you can't even run a comb through your hair.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even slap some fucking lip gloss on, you know, put a little bit of eyeshadow on, like, do something, you know what I mean? Like, show me that you have pride in yourself. Like, how are you supposed to have pride in anything else if you don't look after yourself? You know, like, looks fucking matter. I don't care who you are. Don't care what the fuck you do. If you look good, you take pride in yourself, you dress nice, you brush your hair, you're well kept, you're gonna get farther. Don't care.
It's 100%, right? It's the same thing if the guy came to our door wearing fucking jogging pants and a fucking white fucking tank top or something. Obviously, I'd be like, nah, we're good, bud. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not gonna take you seriously at all.
It's the same reason why you go to a goddamn interview dressed like. So I work in a fucking warehouse. Okay, I drive a forklift for a living. I come home every day disgustingly gross. Like, because I pick up, like, mortar and all the rest of everything all day. It goes through my shirt, so my stomach is, like, black when I come home. Like, it's not, like, it literally goes through my shirt.
Yeah.
So I went to the interview wearing dress pants, a button-up shirt. You know, my hair was combed all back. Like, it means, like, you know what I mean? I made myself presentable. It doesn't matter what the fuck I was going to get the job for, but this is the way I dress. Because, excuse me. You gotta look, look presentable. You gotta look at. Doesn't matter because I seen guys come in after I worked at the last job that I worked at for a little while, which is the one I'm talking about that I got. There was guys that come in for an interview because my one guy quit, that were wearing like a baseball hat and like a ripped shirt and stuff, and I was like, dude, you can't even you can't even put an effort in what you're fucking wearing. I wouldn't hire that guy. I don't give a shit if the guy that came in and was that was dressed beautiful and he wasn't as qualified. I'd probably hire the guy that wasn't as qualified because he came in, he put an effort into what he was doing. Yeah. The other guy, I'm qualified. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. Well, now that's probably the way you're going to work. That you don't give a shit about the way you work. At least the other guy put an effort into it. You know, maybe he's not as qualified, but he'll probably work better. Yeah. You know, and exactly the same thing with the politics shit. Somebody came to my door and their hair wasn't brushed, no fucking makeup on, and the girl was looking at me. I'd be like, you're not even putting a little bit of effort into yourself. Yeah. Guess what? I'm not putting any effort into it.
I'm not. Talk to strangers. Like, you want to look good. like, come on.
Even if I wanted to vote for them, I wouldn't vote for her just because of that. And that's brutal. Anyways.
It's awful. Like, looks matter. Looks matter. Call me shallow or whatever. Looks fucking matter.
Looks matter, but it's being presentable. It's not even I guess presentable, but it's make yourself absolutely. I think it's make yourself presentable if you're doing something. Like I said, you're doing an interview, or especially politics. I mean, especially politics. Like, I don't care if I don't want the guy to come in like wearing a suit and tie, but at least like nice like dressy pants and a nice shirt. You know what I mean? Like his hair brushed. You know, like not wearing a fucking baseball hat, whatever. Even though all I do is wear baseball hats and, you know, wear fucking ripped jeans and all the rest. That's fine. I'm not in politics. I'm not one running my fucking riding. You know what I mean? I don't give so much about fucking ties and all that shit, but at least like make yourself look good. And, you know, like I say, a girl, brush her hair, put a little bit of makeup on, you know, do that kind of stuff. I don't know. That's just the way we feel about that kind of stuff and whatever. I'd take a quick pee. You want to talk about Rocket?
Oh, yeah. Rocket. I haven't seen Rocket for quite some time, actually.
Yeah, but Joey's going to talk about her best friend, Rocket.
Rocket. So we live sort of like in the country. Not really in the country now because there's so much fucking like buildings going up and everything. There's a McDonald's and a Tim Hortons and stuff. But we have this little raccoon that comes around, and we called her Rocket. And she's decided that she's gonna bring like, apparently they just have babies all the time. I didn't know this because she just brings babies all the time. So sometimes there'll be 2 of them, sometimes there'll be like 4 of them. The other time there was like 6 of these raccoons on my back, like my back deck thing here. So I don't know, I just keep feeding her stuff. Like there's pizza crust out there now for her because I feel like I think she needs food because it's a raccoon, like they're scavengers or whatever. So I just keep feeding her food, and I'll give her water in the summertime when it's super hot. And the babies aren't super social or comfortable around me yet, but they're still kind of like they're trying to be social and stuff. But she's the only one that really will come up to the door, come up to the back like sliding door and be like, "Hey, I'm here. Like, what do you got for me?"
Did you figure out how many babies there are yet?
I have no idea. There's either 2, 4, or 6. I don't know if they're all hers or what, or they just kind of like just come with her or whatever. But
that's pretty funny.
I'm not sure. She definitely has a
harem.
bunch of them, whatever it is.
And where we live right now, like she said, we were kind of country now.
Mm-hmm.
We're really not, but
Mm-hmm.
we have out back. We got a few chipmunks, and those little fuckers will come right out.
They're
like,
funny.
They come out of the window. They're eating new, like, cause she throws it food out all the time. They're sitting there just eating. But then the cats are right at the window, like staring at them, and they don't even give a shit. I even like smack the window, and they look at me.
Yeah,
and
they're like, "What? You're not gonna get me." Like,
yeah, it's hilarious. It's so funny. Even this morning, when I leave in the morning, she does litter or whatever before, and I just go throw it in the garbage. And our gate was kind of just the wind blows our gate open, so I was closing it, and I was like, I seen something going in a wood pile. I'm like, oh, what was that? And I looked for a second. All of a sudden, this little fucking chicken head pokes out and looks at me. He just stared at me. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'm like moving around. He doesn't even care. And I just closed the fucking gate again. I was like, oh, you little shithead.
There's also a groundhog that lives in our shed.
Oh, yeah. There was a big hole in the bottom of our shed because our shed doesn't have like a floor. It's just like
I caught
dirt.
him the one day. I heard him out there making a fuss. And then I look out and I was like, that's a fucking groundhog. I thought it was a squirrel, those little red squirrels. But nope, it's a groundhog.
It's hilarious.
So I have a groundhog out there. I'm going to try and make friends with him.
That's good stuff. Anyways, I think we're...
I love them all.
I
love them all so much.
Podcast, babe. Anything else you want to talk about? You can think about? No. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, had a good night. It was fun talking to people. I don't know if people watched me or not, but hi.
I don't know. We did a Facebook Live, so I'm not sure how anything works.
Yeah, no, sure, Facebook Live did, but whatever. Anyways, if you're listening to this and you want to see us, look on the Owen and Joni. Just look up Owen and Joni on YouTube, honestly.
YouTube, yeah.
Just YouTube Owen and Joni. Because I think it saves it when we push stop. I don't know, though. It may not. I think
that it does. Yeah.
I got no idea. This is all new to us, so we're just trying to figure it out. Because I think if this works and it's fun, we're going to keep trying to do it. Maybe next time we'll Facebook it. If you want to find us on Facebook, Owen and Joni.
Facebook is definitely the better way to go because that's what everybody uses, right? So it's easier, like it's not easier, but it's you reach more people doing the Facebook Live thing.
Okay. Well, we'll try that next time. Anyways, thanks for listening to the Owen and Joni cast, and we'll see you next time we do it, hopefully. Bye, everybody.
Bye now.